Addiction. Compulsive physiological and psychological need for a habit-forming substance. As famous for his off-screen drug problems as he is for his on-screen performances, Robert Downey Jr.'s public troubles with the law trace back to 1996, when he was arrested for driving drunk and being in possession of heroin, cocaine and a loaded pistol. While the drugstore cowboy's battles with addiction and jail time have kept him in the news, Robert has continued to work in the film industry despite his very public drug abuse. His career hasn't been without controversy, and although regarded as one of the most talented actors of his generation, his addiction saw acclaimed director Woody Allen once have to recast his role because he was too expensive to insure.
I was heartbroken. Because I'm a great fan of Robert Downey's, and he was perfect for my film, physically perfect, and he's an incredibly gifted actor. And we tried and we just couldn't do it.
After being sentenced to 3 years probation for weapons and drugs charges in '96, Robert continued on a path of self-destruction and just 18 months later was sent to Corcoran State Prison to serve a 3-year sentence for parole violation. After being arrested again in 2000 for cocaine and Valium possession, the charges were dismissed, and Robert was ordered into rehab with the support of famous friends, including Sean Penn. In 2001, he was arrested for being under the influence of what was reportedly cocaine in a Los Angeles alleyway. He was not charged, and the intervention from friends and family played a part in Robert beginning the battle to keep himself clean for good. Steadily getting his life on track, the release of his 2004 album, The Futurist, saw the troubled actor grow as a person and was a reflection of his tumultuous past. While his stormy off-screen problems threatened to challenge his public image, he quickly bounced back and overcame these setbacks with a continued array of impressive roles on the big screen.
A girl that I saw on the bridge.
Was there any trouble in your marriage?
No.
Getting the role in Gothica in 2003 proved a godsend for Robert, with love blossoming on the set of the supernatural thriller with producer Susan Levin. In 2005, the couple were married, with Robert crediting his new wife with keeping him away from the temptation of drugs. Despite his newfound sobriety, Robert occasionally faces problems related to his difficult past. For the 2005 film Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, producer Joel Silver told that ensuring the actor, whose drug abuse had led to numerous run-ins with the police, had been expensive and problematic, but worth it.
And we sat down and talked, and it was kind of rough for him because, you know, insurance issues were hard. I mean, he had to really put up his whole salary to kind of cover the insurance problems, but he did it, and he was great, and he worked hard, and he was clean, and Mel was right. So,
known for his quirky roles, the former addict found shooting the 2006 movie A Scanner Darkly more difficult than most because he had to relive his bleak days of drug addiction, a step he said continued to aid in his recovery.
Why do you say it's an 18-speed when it only has 9 gears? But in 6 + 3 = 9.
Thanks to his long public battle, Robert joked that he was maybe a little too qualified for the role.
We are all way too close to that.
So that really helped me dig into my character, aside from the 25 years of drug research I've been doing previous.
Life research, Robert.
I stand corrected.
While his future sobriety remains uncertain, the troubled star remains one of the most talented actors of his generation. Sadly though, not even that kind of affection or the widespread recognition of his acting skills seems to be able to silence the demons inhabiting Robert Downey Jr.'s world.